sorry that I didn't hit you across the face in a proper slap, but I was hitting you. It was not punching you. Babe, you're not punched.
Don't tell me what it feels like to be punched.
You've been a lot of fights, been around a long time. I know. Yeah,
no, when you fucking have a closed fist.
You didn't get punched. You got hit. I'm sorry I hit you like this, but I did not punch you. I did not fucking deck you. I fucking was hitting you.
You can't.
I don't know what the motion of my actual hand was, but you're fine.
Okay, now we got a little lightning round, and today the topic is Olivia Wilde and Don't Worry Darling. So let's get into this. From Pop Crave, Florence Pugh and Olivia Wilde got into a screaming match on the set of Don't Worry Darling, at Vulture reports. Florence was so upset she told then Warner Brothers boss Toby Emmerich she wasn't going to promote the movie. I haven't seen her anywhere. The only people I've seen promoting this movie are Olivia Wilde, of course, Harry Styles. I really haven't seen her promoting it. So, well, there you have it right there. Screaming match. So she was being abusive to Florence Pugh on set of her movie. So there's that. And then here comes the damage control. No, from Entertainment Weekly. No, Olivia Wilde and Miss Flo did not get into a screaming match on set of Don't Worry Darling, according to 40 crew members from the film. Now, here's a good rule that I've learned when it comes to independent media and mainstream media. Whenever independent media comes out and says something, and then literally either that day or the next day, you have mainstream media like this coming to pick up the pieces and coming to say what the independent media said isn't true, that usually means it's true. Because these kind of people, the mainstream media people, that's what they're there for. They're there for damage control. So if you had to ask me, who do I believe? Do I believe Entertainment Weekly or do I believe Pop Crave? I'm going to have to go with Pop Crave because I think that there's no doubt in my mind that Entertainment Weekly definitely has some connections to some of the people like Olivia Wilde and as well some, not necessarily Amber Heard, because I haven't seen anything from Entertainment Weekly positive for Amber Heard. At least I haven't seen it. But I do think that these mainstream media outlets, they have a connection to these, these feminist women that are really high on the ladder. So they have to make sure that they don't look bad. So do I think that she got into a screaming match? I absolutely do. And then and this one right here. This right here. I want to show you this, and I want you to pay attention to this. This right here is why nobody takes feminism seriously anymore. Look what this says. Regardless of what actually happened on the set of Don't Worry Darling, regardless, it is genuinely insane that this has received more media coverage than David O. Russell's mistreatment and verbal abuse of his female actresses on the sets of I Heart Huckabees and American Hustle ever did. This is why nobody takes feminism seriously. You have somebody coming out saying that, hey, whatever Olivia Wilde did, if she got into a screaming match, that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. Who cares? Who cares about what Olivia Wilde did? Why don't we talk about what the man did? Why don't we talk about what the male did? Well, because he abused and verbally abused and mistreated his female actresses. Well, apparently she did too. That's what it says there. They got into a screaming match. If a man got into a screaming match with a woman, then essentially that's abusing her, isn't it? So you're telling, and this is, I'm going to say that again. This is why nobody takes the current wave of feminism seriously at all anymore, because this is all it is. Oh, well, whatever Olivia Wilde did, I mean, that doesn't even matter. We don't have to worry about that. Why don't we talk about what that man did, though? Look at what that man did. Look, we need to talk about that. This is why. From page 6, Kiki Lane claims most of her Don't Worry Darling scenes were cut. Now that very easily relates to the last one. Because if a white male director would have done this, it would be front fucking page news, and there is absolutely no doubt in my mind about that. So you have it right here. She's a person of color, POC. That's what they like to say in that society part, in that part of society. Oh, POC, BIPOC. Wah. Well, why aren't you coming down on Olivia Wilde for cutting out all of the person of color scenes? Oh, because she's part of the crew, so you can't come down on her because then, oh, well, women have to stick together. This is why nobody takes y'all seriously. If a man would have done that. Oh my God. Olivia Wilde discusses her approach to focus on female pleasure in sex scenes in Don't Worry, Darling. Men don't come in this film, she declares. Only women here. What? What the fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about? What does this have to do with anything? What are you talking about? What does it have to do? Who cares if only women come here? Men don't come in this film. What? Like, this is the kind of thing that goes on in these people's minds. And this is like reading that. You read that. Hey, bro, you know what Olivia Wilde said? What, bro? What does she say now? Dude, she said that only men, like, they're not going to come in the movie. What? Why are people coming in her movie anyway? I don't know, bro, but she's just like basically singling out men's orgasms or something. That's fucking stupid. And that's exactly how it is. It's so fucking stupid. I don't understand why people think this way, you know, and really, I'm going to be as disrespectful as I possibly can. If you are angry about only men coming, then that might be a reason that you are choosing the men you're having sex with. Because women can orgasm. If you're angry about men orgasming, because only men orgasm, then maybe you might want to choose a different sexual partner, Olivia. Another one from Entertainment Weekly. Olivia Wilde can't help but wonder if the coverage around Don't Worry, Darling would be different if she were a man. Oh. So that one is relating to the other one. Regardless of what actually happened on set of Don't Worry, Darling, it's genuinely insane that this has received more media coverage than David O. Russell's mistreatment and verbal abuse of his female actresses. Okay, well, Zoe Rose Bryant, not only did Olivia Wilde mistreat her female actresses, she also cut out her female persons of color actresses. She cut them out from the whole movie. So, Zoe, you might want to shut... Okay, well, that's going to be about it for today. Thank you for liking and subscribing. Thank you for staying with me this long. We will catch you next time.